you get the key?
Oh, the key.
What's up, everyone? I'm Matt with Ozark Overland Adventures.
I'm Kara with Ozark Overland Adventures.
And this is our brand new 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Xtreme Recon.
Not ours, it's mine.
In a limited edition Tuscadero Pearl, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful. It's my favorite thing ever.
Ozark Overland Adventures is proudly supported by the More Expo, the Midwest's only indoor event for adventure travel enthusiasts. Artemis Overland Hardware. They have the passion and knowledge to ensure that your next outdoor experience is more than a camping trip, it's an adventure. And Long Creek Overland, your source for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise and more.
I know there's a lot of questions because if you've been following this channel for a while, you know we've had the Grand Cherokee that was her ride.
Yep.
There's been lots of talk on social media, if you've been following along on
About the
Instagram and stuff,
Bronco.
about someone really wanting a Bronco real bad.
Still true.
And now we have this. So let's start. What happened to the Grand Cherokee?
Well, there's so much limits to what we could do. Like, I went to Hell's Gate and I did it in amazing things, but the aftermarket is only available pretty much in Australia. And so we were very limited by being able to get it. We got our roof rack, thankfully, to be able to put our Global Road Outdoor tent on.
And that took a while.
It took a hot minute, but then that was it. And
Yeah.
we couldn't have a winch on it, and that's basic recovery that, you know,
Yeah.
you kind of need.
Yeah, the Grand Cherokee, we loved that vehicle.
Super comfortable.
Super comfortable, super capable for what it was. I think
Yeah.
we proved that. But yeah, we just couldn't, we didn't get to take it in as many places as we wanted to
No.
because we couldn't outfit it the way we wanted to with recovery gear and winch points and all that sort of thing. And so that was a bummer.
I will miss the air conditioner seats in Moab.
Yes, the air conditioned seats were a big plus. And you have teased a lot of people
I know.
with the Bronco. You actually made a bunch of people
You said
think
I'm a
that we
tease.
got a Bronco.
I got my Bronco.
So
Well, technically, I do
what's
have
up
a
there?
Bronco. I do have a Bronco because I play Forza Horizons on the Xbox. Yeah, so I love the look of the Broncos. We actually went and looked at a Bronco. You test drove the
We've
Bronco.
test driven one. Yeah.
Just to kind of see, we kind of put our name around out there to see, you know, but when we went in there to even test drive the Bronco, they still had a stack of orders.
And this was a small dealer. This
Yeah.
wasn't like a big mega, you know,
No.
metropolitan area dealer. This was a small rural dealer.
In Morrilton,
And
yeah.
he had a good 8-inch stack of orders.
From like when it first started,
Yeah.
like in July, and I was just like, so they're thinking, you know, if you're not in a hurry, if you want the hardtop, maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it was going to take a really long time
Yeah.
to get the Bronco. And after test driving it and everything, I didn't like it.
He
So.
didn't, but it wasn't a Jeep. And that's another thing. I knew if I threw out this beautiful color pink and I happened to be in a Jeep,
Yeah.
it'd get a lot more approval.
Yeah. So, how do we get this? Because this is really all about the color.
It started all about the color because I knew that they were making, Jeep announced it, that this was going to be coming out,
Just last
you
summer.
know, last summer, and the orders were starting in last August. Well, and it was supposed to be just then. It was supposed to be just in 2021. That was all you could order. They've actually carried it over until I think they stopped taking things back in January 2022 because production issues. So there's not that many.
No, there's not a lot of Tuscadero.
I literally
Wranglers out
called
there.
every dealer in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Didn't find it.
Couldn't find what you wanted.
No. Yeah, I actually drove to Mobile, Alabama to get this baby. Long time, long drive.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
Absolutely.
So this is a Rubicon.
Yes, that was
Which-
a guarantee I wanted to have. I've never had a Rubicon, ever.
Yeah.
You've always had the Rubicon.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of things that I don't know about it in that regard.
Yeah, you've never owned a Jeep with lockers.
No, never have.
You've always had to disconnect your sway bar manually.
Yes. And by manually, I mean I had my husband disconnect.
You always had me
the
disconnect it
sway
manually.
bar. But yeah, I'm super
And
pumped.
we were really excited to get the Xtreme Recon package because since we've been talking about Broncos and wanting a Bronco, Bronco really upped the game with the Sasquatch package.
Yeah.
The fact that you could get a small lift and 35-inch tires on a Bronco from the factory was a huge deal. And the Xtreme Recon package, that is Jeep's answer to the Sasquatch package. So with the Xtreme Recon package, you get a 1.5-inch lift over what a standard Rubicon would come with. It comes with 35-inch BFG KO2s on some really sweet wheels that are unique to the Xtreme Recon package.
Yeah.
That are beadlock capable. So all we have to do is buy an aftermarket ring if we want to turn these into beadlock wheels, which is pretty sweet. The other thing that is included is it's actually got a stronger front axle than in a standard Rubicon. And they did that by the standard Wranglers and even my Gladiator have aluminum knuckles to save weight. This has steel knuckles to make it stronger. So that's pretty cool.
And
then
to compensate for the tires, they also re-geared it.
yeah, that's huge. This comes with 4, 5, 6 gears,
Yeah.
which, with the 35-inch tires, is perfect. This thing drives so well with the 35s and the 4, 5, 6 gears. It is fantastic.
I'm actually getting better gas mileage
You are getting better gas mileage in this.
than I was in my Grand Cherokee.
That's true. And then there's some little things. It has a reinforced tailgate for the bigger tire.
Yeah.
It's got these little fender flare pieces here that some people love, some people hate.
I'm going to keep them
They're
just because I
weird.
don't want the less to get on the side.
Yeah, they do help with the mud spray. So, what's the plan for this? What's your goal for this?
Well, with the Xtreme Recon package, it was actually push button, not turnkey, but push button. So, it was basically, I was going to leave it like that, but this also doesn't have the towing capabilities of what my Grand Cherokee had. And I have a couple of events coming up this summer that I'm going to need to, this to be a base because it can't pull the Conqueror except for in, short distances.
Right.
So I want to add a tent to it, possibly, get the backbone system. I know we did have to kind of negotiate some things with this vehicle. It doesn't have the premier everything that I wanted. It didn't come with a steel bumper, so I'm going to want to get different bumpers, put a winch on it. But then also it doesn't have the cold weather package, and that's totally fine. But so I definitely want to get new bumpers, winch. I plan on driving this to Pritchett. So
She wants to do Pritchett Canyon
I'm
in this.
doing Pritchett in this pink Jeep.
We're not doing Pritchett Canyon with it like this, though.
No,
So.
I need to have different rock rails. I want to get different rock rails. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna take it slow. Our first trip in this is going to be actually in just 2 days. We're gonna go down to Hot Springs Off-Road Park.
I may get a bigger lift too.
We are gonna, because we are gonna have a tent on top. So to compensate for that, we are gonna put a little bit bigger and better lift than the factory lift that it comes with.
Yeah. Because it has 1.5, but I'd like to go to 2.5 because that 1 inch matters.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna do Pritchett, we'll probably eventually put 37s on this,
I'll take it.
but maybe.
But that
But
wasn't.
not my
that
point.
was
That's
not the goal.
So you're getting ahead of yourself. You're already dreaming big.
That's one of the things, you guys. Whenever I had the Grand Cherokee, there's some things that you can do, but you're really you have two choices of who you can order things and the way you can go with that. There's not a whole lot of options. This is overwhelming again because you can do, like, you can customize it to everything. Yeah. And so it's a little overwhelming, and it's so easy to get. I want, but do I really need that? No, because it was push key. It's a Rubicon. I'm super pumped about that.
Yeah. But since this is brand new to her, and she has never driven a JL before, she had a JK. She's had 2 JKs in the past, but she's never had a JL. She's never had a Rubicon with the lockers and the sway bar disconnect and everything. We are headed to Hot Springs Off-Road Park this weekend so that she can test the capabilities of this, get to know it a little bit. Highly recommend. You've seen every time we've gotten a vehicle, we've gone to Hot Springs Off-Road Park. Anytime you get a vehicle that's new to you, you don't know it, take it to your local off-road park if you have one and learn its capabilities. So that's exactly what we're doing. In just 2 days, we're going to go beat the crap out of this at the off-road park.
No, I'm going to learn when and how to use lockers. So, because I don't even know, like, I don't even know.
Yeah, but we're going to learn. So let us know in the comments, what do you think about our 2021 Tuscadero Pearl Jeep JLU Wrangler Rubicon Xtreme Recon?
That's a mouthful.
It's a big mouthful.
But we're just going to say boo.
We're still calling this one Boo. The Grand Cherokee was named Boo, but this one is keeping the name of Boo because mine is Sully and Boo.
Yeah.
So
this is like Boo 2.0.
Boo 2.0. This is like Boo 4.0.
She got to glow up.
Glow up?
Yeah, she glowed up.
But let us know in the comments what you think about this Jeep. I know some people are gonna just hate the color. Some people we've got so much great feedback on this color. I think it's gorgeous.
A lot of people love it. It's like I said, it's a limited edition.
It's limited edition, so you're not gonna see many of them.
Yeah.
And I love that. And it looks incredible next to the Hydro Blue Gladiator. Those two colors next to each other just pop.
In a world of silver and blacks, be pink.
Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reveal. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. She is going to be doing a lot of trips by herself in this vehicle.
And I'm modding this.
And she's going to be doing all the work on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is all hers.
Be sure to follow us, guys, on Patreon to see where we're going, and you can also find all of our waypoints that way as well. It helps us support our adventures because we're going to be doing this. We're kicking out in 3 years. We're going to be on the road full time.
That's right. And if you're interested in the merchandise, Wander, Wonder, Repeat, her podcast sweatshirt, Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, LongCreekOverland.com is where you will find that. And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Guys.